Hello and welcome to Beats by Nova, and in this video we're gonna see how do we sample a track like a pro. हम लोग ने YouTube से एक track लिया है and we have chopped it into pieces, थोड़ा सा pitch shifting वगैरह करी है and we've created a hip hop beat using that sample. All the samples that I have used are from YouTube and this website called sampleswap.com. I am quickly going to show you a video where I am downloading these samples and manipulating them a bit because I couldn't record the whole beat making process. So this is going to be like a small quick beat breakdown for you. If you want to watch more such videos where I make beats, subscribe to this channel, subscribe to my original music channel Novocaine Music. Check out my website novocainemusic.com and follow my Instagram. Let's get right into it. So here is a songs to sample ka playlist. Let me just pick the third one. So to not make myself too crazy, I'm going to limit it to 3 tracks, and usme se it's like a rhythm roulette kind of a situation. So let us see what we have.
Might meet some hoes, homie. You need to pump your brakes and drive slow, homie.
I've heard this in a lot of places, so I'm not gonna use it.
My baby needs a pair of shoes.
These are really old samples which were restored digitally, so I think these can provide us with some nice vocal chops या फिर instrument sections, I would say. I might not use it for the main section of the melody, but yeah, कुछ तो इसका निकाल सकते हैं. By the way, I don't even know copyright का क्या system होता है ऐसे tracks पे. So I might actually like make a dope ass beat, but तुम लोग कभी देखोगे नहीं. So if you're watching this, so now I don't know if you can hear this, but the way this track has been panned, like there are some instruments hard left pe, some instruments hard right pe. I know that LCR mixing is a very debated topic, but I really want to like be as confident about my mix कि मैं ऐसा कुछ कर पाऊँ. Maybe it's like just a soul and a jazz thing, but yeah, I really like the way they've panned their instruments. For the drums, I haven't made it very complex. At first, we have this kick. So इस kick पे मैंने थोड़ा सा इसका pitch down करा है just to give it that thump. And on the processing, I haven't done a lot. I've just increased the attack थोड़ा सा transient processor से और इसका release थोड़ा सा कम किया है. So that's how it sounds. Then we have the snare. इसमें I'm using a combination of 2 snares. One is this, and the other is something which gives it much more body. So together it sounds like this. Hats pe I haven't done a lot of processing. There is just some transient processor and halftime. Without halftime it sounds like this. And with halftime it sounds like this. On the drums bus I am using an instance of Cymatic's Origin. Very slight saturation. Okay, there was some movement, but I don't want movement in my drums. There is a vinyl sound and a chorus. So basically it's just a vinyl sound and a bit of saturation. I am using Diablo Light for some soft clipping and punching. Then I'm using transient processor to add some release time. What that does is पूरे ड्रम्स को it makes it sound as if it is being played in a very underground basement kind of a zone में. And overall the drums are sounding like this. Not a lot of variation because I wanted to give it that old school vibe, and if you know how old school songs were made, they would use drum break, so there wasn't a lot of scope for a lot of variation. There are a lot of sections. That is why I have tried to emulate that kind of a sound. Then let us go to the bass line. For the bass line, I have used, I think, a Flex ka bass. This is the BB flat wound tough, and I have actually used a lot of processing on this, and bass is something that I have used a lot of variation in this. As you can see here, pattern 2 से लेके pattern 8 तक सारे bases ही हैं. Bass पे मैंने बहुत variation दी है. Even a lot of processing has gone into the bass. First I have had a overdrive जिसमें मैंने थोड़ा सा इसको डिस्टॉर्ट किया है. देन यू हैव ओरिजिन जहाँ पे थोड़े से इसके हाइज को रीसैम्पल करके हटाया है, सैचुरेशन थोड़ी सी डाली है. अदर देन दैट देयर इज नो साउंड, नो कोरस, नथिंग. देन सॉसेज एंड लार्जर से थोड़ा फैट करा है. सॉसेज एंड लार्जर, इफ यू डोंट नो, इट इज़ अ फ्री प्लगइन made by this guy Frank Pohl, and it is like a emulator of the sausage fattener. And after all of that, the bass line sounds like this. Together with the drums, it sounds like this. Now let us come to the sample, which is like the most important part of this beat. So as you can see in the beat, there are a few sections जिसमें different part of the sample is playing. And in this first intro wala section, I've just let the beat play for a long time. As you can see, there are एक दो cuts ही हैं, सिर्फ ज़्यादा cuts नहीं है. And I've also had this EQ where it starts off with a very narrow band pass, or it opens up as the part gets played. I'll show you. As you can see, this is opening up. And this is what the sample actually sounds like. I have put some FP retro on it जिससे मैंने थोड़ा noise and distortion दिया है इसको. This is the main sample that I've used, and दूसरे tracks में से I have used small chunks. As you can see, very small, मतलब एक beat भी नहीं है ये. Okay, and let's listen to it with the drums, because drums के साथ you will get a much better idea. The main sample is like this. This is how I've cut the main sample. And this is the second section, which will be like an indication of a verse change. See, in this EQ of the sample bus, there is no lows at all, and that is because we have a bass of our own. But see, if I would have disabled this, that's how it's gonna sound like. So if you can hear, the sample has its own bass, and that is why I had to EQ it out, so that मैं अपनी एक more hip hop वाली, more repetitive bassline डाल पाऊँ. Starting वाले part में I have let the beat play completely, and something similar I've done in the end, where it just completely plays and there is like a slight fade out. So this is what it sounds like. So here's a sample-based beat that we made using samples from YouTube and Sample Swap. Let me know if you like this beat by commenting below. Hit subscribe to the channel and also subscribe to my original music's channel. It's called Novocaine Music. Check out my website and follow my Instagram. I do some crazy stuff over there, and let us listen to the beat.
No, what made the beat drop?